Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Like I said in my frog bucket hat video, I promised to make a more detailed version on how to make the frog eyes. So the materials that you will be needing are white, black, and green yarn. I am using a 5-ply milk cotton yarn for the eyes. You will also be needing a 4mm hook. So before we start, I am just going to be showing you guys how to do a double crochet in this bigger yarn. So I'm going to be doing it, showing you guys on a chain instead of a magic circle. So to do a double crochet, first you are going to yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now you have 3 loops. You're gonna yarn over 2 loops. Now you have 2 more loops left. You're gonna yarn over those 2 last loops. And that is how you do a double crochet. I'm gonna be showing you guys one more time. Yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over 2 loops. Now you have 2 loops left. Yarn over those last 2 loops. Now that you know how to make a double crochet, let's get started with the video. So to start, we're going to be starting using our black yarn. So first, we're going to make a magic circle. I'm not going to be showing you in detail from the magic circle, but first I'm just going to make a circle. Then I'm just going to take my working yarn and going to yarn over and chain 1. After that, you're going to chain 2. 1 and 2. So now we're going to be doing 6 double crochets in our magic circle, So that's 1, that's 2. I'll meet you when we already have 5 double crochets. Okay, so now I have done 5 double crochets. Now we are going to yarn over, insert your hook into the loop. Now you're going to be yarning over only 2 loops that you have from the 3 loops. So yeah, yarn over only 2 loops, leave 2 more loops left, and we are going to be changing our yarn to a white color yarn. So just take your white yarn and yarn over. And yeah, after that we're going to cut off our black yarn and we're going to be working with our white yarn now. So now I'm just going to be pulling the yarn to close our circle to make a half circle. We are not going to slip stitch or do anything since we're just making a half circle. So to start, we are going to flip our work and we are going to chain 2. 1 and 2. And we are going to take our black and white yarn and we're going to yarn over the string of yarn into our half circle to hide it. So we do not need to wave anything in. So for row 2, the pattern is just increasing. We are going to do sorry for the shaking. We're going to be doing 2 double crochets for every stitch, in every stitch. So just yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over 2 loops and the other 2 loops. And we're going to be doing an increase, like I said, in our second row. So I'll meet you at the end, almost at the end of the row, when I'm doing my last increase. Okay, so now I have 2 more loops left for my last increase. Like we did with the black and white yarn, we're going to change our white yarn into the green yarn. So remember to leave 2 more loops left for the change in the yarn, for changing our yarn. I'm sorry if I'm not explaining this clearly, or you're not really understanding how I am explaining, but just do what I'm doing in the video. So yeah, flip our work and we're gonna chain 2. So for this row, we are going to do 1 double crochet and then an increase. So 1 double crochet and 2 double crochets in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in one stitch, and 2 double crochets in the next stitch. So remember to yarn over all of the strands of our green and white yarn to hide it, so we do not need to weave anything in again. So yeah, 1 double crochet and 2 double crochet in the next stitch. So now I'm just doing my last increase. After you're done with that, we're going to chain 1 and pull a strand of yarn, then cut off the yarn, then pull the yarn, excess yarn, to secure our eyes. This is how it looks like. So now you are going to make another eye with the exact same green color using the same exact pattern like this one. So remember to leave a long string of yarn at the end for one of the half circles, because we are going to use that long yarn to sew our yarn together and also to attach our eyes onto our bucket hat. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, you'll be needing a needle to weave in our excess yarn, plus to sew our yarn together and onto the hat. So I'm just weaving the excess yarn randomly onto the eyes. Remember to weave the yarn in on the back side of the eyes that is not going to be showing on the hat when we are going to be sewing the eyes onto the hat. So now I'm done weaving in the excess yarn onto our eyes. Now I am just going to be sewing them together. Remember to put the side of the yarn which you waved the yarn in on the back side of the eyes, like this one, like this together, so it looks pretty on the outside. So now I'm just going to be sewing the yarn together. So to sew the yarn, I am just going to be going through the back loops only. As you can see, as I'm showing you guys here, I am just going to be going through those back loops of the stitch. So sometimes when you're sewing the yarn together, this can happen. You create like a knot. We want to avoid that, but it's easy to fix. All you need to do is just go in the loop like that, and ta-da! You have no knots. So just pull it like that. It looks flawless. But if you're doing it correctly, it should just go like this, see? No knots. That's how it's supposed to look like if you're doing it correctly. So yeah, all you need to do now is just keep on sewing back loops only until you reach the end of the row, and all what's left to do now is just sew the eyes on the bucket hat. And you're done! Yay! Mission accomplished, everybody. Good job! I hope you understand this tutorial on what I'm doing and what I'm saying. But if you have any comments, just leave it. If you have any questions, just leave it down in the comment box down below. I do not know what I'm saying, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time. Bye!